Hello everyone, welcome back to E&G Tutorials, where we help you get ready for your IELTS exam. If you're nervous about the IELTS speaking test, you are watching the right video because today I'll be walking you through a full demonstration of how the IELTS speaking test is conducted, so you know exactly what to expect on the test day. We will cover all three parts, which includes the informal, the semi-formal, and the formal section. So let's dive right in and get you fully prepared to face your IELTS speaking examiner with confidence. The speaking test comprises of three parts. The first part are simply questions about yourself. And in this video, we'll be discussing the right way to answer peculiar questions in these parts. So let's look at part one, a question that asks, where do you stay? Now, the common mistake most test takers make with this particular question is simply what? Responding with just an address without describing the type of building and the exact location. Now, I'm going to ask my friend Makato, who is actually a Band 9 speaking student, who will show us the right way to answer this question.
All right, so tell me, where do you stay?
Yeah, I stay at number 2, Allen Close at Seaside Estate in the city of Calabar, which is the capital of Cross River State in the south part of Nigeria. It's a 5-bedroom duplex, green, painted green with a touch of white, and it has a lot of features that revolve around nature. Opposite the compound is a mall where everyone in the estate has access to everything that is needed, from clothes to food to groceries, and to the east side, the building, you have a table tennis court. It's all for recreation. You have a swimming pool, you have a lawn tennis court. Everyone in the estate come there. It makes everyone have that feeling of communalism, and during weekends it's a place where we all come together and have fun.
Okay, all right, thank you very much.
Where do you work? When asked this question, you are tempted to just state your occupation and leave. This is a big mistake because you are meant to state your occupation, where you work, why you love where you work. Once more, observe how Mr. Makato, this test taker, answers this particular question.
All right, so where do you work?
All right, first of all, I am a teacher and I work at Golden Eagles International Secondary School in Calabar, Cross River State. So teaching is an occupation that I love a whole lot. That is because it is tied to my hobby. I'm the kind of person who loves to learn, to read, and also to impact what I'm able to learn, especially to the younger generation, to sow seeds in them that could sprout later in their lives to become useful in the society, especially in nation building. It is my goal and also my aspiration to impact this into the minds of young minds, to also give them that platform upon which they can launch themselves.
Okay, all right, thank you very much.
Part 2 is called the long term, where the examiner gives you a topic. For this demonstration, we are considering this topic. Describe a well-known person that you like or admire. You should say who this person is, what this person has done, why this person is well known, and explain why you admire this person. Remember, in this part, you are meant to address each instruction in the sequence they are given. Once more, here is a simple way to answer your part 2 and make the examiner give you a very good band score.
Start.
Oh, interesting question. My favorite person, his name is Dr. Nelson Hussein. He is a medical doctor and he comes from the Bayi extraction of Nigeria, which is located in the Federal Capital territory. A very intelligent young man. He served in the city, in a small town, not a city, of Brass in Bayelsa State. And it's a riverine community. They have no access to proper health care, and they don't have access to good education. You know, Nigeria is also a country where people do not really have sufficient funds to really take care of their health. Whenever, whatever a Nigerian has, he first of all thinks of using it to eat. But as a doctor who understands the importance of good health, and he has seen also the limitation of those in the village of Brass, he took it upon himself to make use of all his allowances from his national service program to educate the people about their health in very simple ways in their native language, which he took it upon himself to learn to be able to reach them. And he did so much, made them understand a lot more about their bodies and how to mitigate and solve certain health challenges, with most of which causes malaria and typhoid. Okay, he did a lot for them. He set up little shanty spaces where they could have access to him freely, and he treated them. He used everything he had to bring value to the community, and it was a legacy that he set there, which other doctors who were posted there, found worthy to emulate. And with all this, what I love so much about him is the fact that he's selfless, humble, soft-spoken, and understanding. And these are, my dream qualities, and I wish to emulate it. If he didn't start that in the city of Brass, or in the village of Brass, I beg your pardon, such precedents would not have been set.
Okay, all right, thank you very much.
Brass
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
For part 3, this part is called two-way discussion. And for some students, it is the most difficult aspect of the speaking test because complex questions are asked at this point to test your level of understanding and your ability to convey your opinion in a clear, concise manner. Remember, in speaking, there are no right or wrong words. Take, for instance, a question is asked, how useful do you think it is for humans to uncover objects from the past? Now, once more, Mr. MacArthur is here to show us how to respond to such a question. How useful do you think it is for humans to uncover objects from the past?
Are you talking of archaeology?
Sure, yeah. That's what I'm referring to, yeah.
Wow, interesting. In truth, I've not really reflected on this before. It's something I've not really thought about, because it's not my area of interest. But now that you've asked, thinking about it, I think objects from the past give human beings a clue to their past, to their history. For instance, you find fossils of primeval men. You find these bones are a lot bigger, much denser in mass than what we have today, what we have evolved to become today. And it gives us an idea of what our ancestors used to be before, how they looked, the shape, and it helps, I think it aids us in deepening our knowledge of our journey, our evolution, right from the days of the Homo erectus, Homo habilis, to Homo sapiens that we are today. So I think it enriches knowledge. I think it's really of very great value.
Okay, all right, thank you very much. There you have it. Hope you learned something from this. Remember, it is important to stay calm, be clear and concise, and focus on communicating your ideas clearly to the examiner. Now, if you found this demo helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button for more IELTS tips and strategies. Drop your questions in the comment section below and I'll be happy to answer. Best of luck with your preparation, and I will see you in the next video.